Button.
Here from another country music star now, who has in fact sung with Dolly in the past. Carrie Underwood is back to play as a track from her latest album. It's called Blown Away. She's going to perform for us live right now.
Have a lovely day.
Dry lightning cracks across the skies. Those storm clouds gather in her eyes. Her daddy was a mean old mister. Mama was an angel in the ground. The weatherman called for a twister. She prayed, blow it down. There's not enough rain in Oklahoma to wash the sins out of that house. There's not enough wind in Oklahoma to rip the nails out of the past. Shatter every window till it's all blown away. Every brick, every board, every slamming door blown away. Till there's nothing left standing, nothing left of yesterday. Every tear-soaked whiskey memory blown away, blown away. She heard those sirens screaming out. Her daddy laid there passed out on the couch. She locked herself in the cellar, listened to the screaming of the wind. Some people call it taking shelter. She called it sweet revenge. Shatter every window till it's all blown away. Every brick, every board, every slamming door blown away. Till there's nothing left standing, nothing left of yesterday. Every tear-soaked whiskey memory blown away, blown away. You shatter every window till it's all blown away. Every brick, every board, every slamming door blown away. Till there's nothing left standing, nothing left of yesterday. Every tear-soaked whiskey memory blown away, blown away.
Forever.
Carrie Underwood shot to fame after winning the 4th series of American Idol. She's never looked back. She has since won 5 Grammys, sold more than 14 million albums, and had 14 #1 singles. But she's never performed in the UK until now. You're going to perform on the programme.
Yeah, I will. This is my first UK performance.
Are you nervous?
Yes.
Hi.
No, this is what I enjoy doing. I feel like the rest of it makes me more nervous than anything. I actually like getting up and singing. I know how to do that.
Yeah. Well,
We're going to see that.
you,
At the end of the programme, you're going to do a bit of that
Yeah.
for us. Let's have a look at the latest album first.
Okay.
Here's one of the singles. So welcome
Thank
to
you
the
very
UK.
much.
Although you have been to the UK, but
Yeah.
before you were famous.
No, after famous, but before performing.
Okay.
So just as a tourist, I'd never been. So me and my mom and my sisters came and did the whole tourist thing, double-decker bus tours and all.
But this time you're back with your entourage and with the
Yeah.
whole, because you're going to be performing at the Royal Albert Hall, aren't you,
Yeah, on Thursday.
Do you have a big
Very
entourage?
excited. I think compared to most, we're pretty conservative.
How compared with, you know, do you know how big?
Well, I've
Who's got the
seen-
biggest entourage? That's the
Well, I
question.
am not going to like rat anybody out or make anyone like seem
go on.
strange, but like at the Grammys is always the most interesting because there's so many different kinds of music people there.
Okay,
So
and
you'll
who have you
see
seen
people-
who've thought, whoa, they've got a big outfit?
I'm not gonna. I don't want to like make anybody look bad or anything.
It's not necessarily a bad thing.
Mainly,
it's just
I
fascinating
think
from the
more,
outside, looking
more
in.
like pop performers.
Yeah. So
Okay.
like
kind of
Eminem,
have.
if you're at the Grammys and Eminem's there, would you be able to move for people around him?
I don't know.
Or Beyonce.
I don't know.
I bet she's got. Anyway, you don't want to go there, so I
No.
can tell.
I don't want to rat anybody
No,
out.
fair
we
enough.
keep it conservative. You know, that's all I can be responsible.
When you do a
as our
song
little
called
group.
Good Girl, which is the single there, it makes people wonder about, I mean, are you making a point? Are you, because you have very strong Christian beliefs?
Yeah.
And that's a big part of who you are? Are you messing with people's idea of your image? What's
No,
happening?
I mean, that song is just for fun, and it's all about warning your like best friend or, sister or somebody that they're awesome and they're with the wrong guy. So it's just kind of one of those fun, sassy songs.
Shall we go back to American Idol? Because of course you won that when Simon Cowell was on the judging panel, and people might know Simon Cowell, obviously, may not realise that he, at your very first auditions, said, "She's the one," and basically said you were going to win.
I remember whenever we were in the beginning stages of the auditioning process, I'd see him on like Oprah or on talk shows or whatever, saying that there's this little blonde girl from Oklahoma, and occasionally would say my name or describe me, and I was like, oh my gosh, like we haven't even started this whole process yet, and that's a lot of pressure.
Is it true that you'd never been on a plane before you did the audition in Los Angeles?
Yeah.
So had you left home at all, Oklahoma?
I mean, we would drive to Dallas. I remember we went to a horrible vacation in Colorado once. We drove there, of course, like 15 hours, something like that.
So
Yeah.
really, it gives people a sense of the scale of the journey you've been on, that you'd never even flown.
Yeah, it was. I mean, it was inevitable. Surely I would have flown at some point in my life, but I was going to school, and I mean, we just never really gone anywhere.
And you were described in the descriptions of you at the time as shy. So to go from being described as shy and auditioning on this show to being now one of the biggest selling artists, I mean, the most successful American Idol winner. It's this in the space of 7 years. It's been pretty extraordinary for you.
Yeah, I mean, I still consider myself pretty shy, but being on stage is a little bit different. It's kind of like you're in disguise or something, and you can get away with more. And
well, that's interesting because lots of people who are shy couldn't believe that you could go out on stage and perform in front of a global audience. Sometimes you've got fans all over the world. So do you have to tell yourself certain things before you go and perform, or do you just feel like you're sort of a different person when you do that?
it's kind of a different person. It's kind of like a alter, ego, I guess. And you kind of separate yourself from like Carrie Underwood versus Carrie. Yeah, it makes it easier, the transition. And it also keeps you more human, I think, when I go home and I can just be Carrie.
Yeah.
Can I ask you about people's perceptions of country singers? Because you go a bit against the grain in some ways, don't you? You're a vegan.
Yeah.
Which I know this is playing with stereotypes, but
Right.
possibly that's not something people might imagine.
But you'd
and on
be
top
amazed.
of which, oh sorry, yes.
Kelly Pickler is a vegetarian. Emmylou Harris is a vegetarian. Shania Twain's a vegetarian. So I'm not
things
the
are
only
changing.
one.
And
So it's
I
a
was-
big thing in country music
It's not
to
like
be a vegan or vegetarian.
It's not like a big thing. I just think when you're, especially I named women all right there, right? I think when you're like a lady out on the road, I think it makes things a little bit easier to stay healthy. So probably that's more why we.
The other one I was going to mention is your pro-gay marriage as well, which has caused a bit of controversy for you.
Yeah, I'm pro non-judgment, and I'm pro loving people. So that's kind of what I'm all about, and I think.
I guess you're realising fast that, given the profile you have now, your personal views become, if you like, political.
Which I've
issues.
always managed to stay out of that pretty well. you know, stay as far away from politics as possible, because I just love to sing more than anything, you know, and I would never want anybody's views to be skewed because of anything that I said, you know. I don't want people to think like me. People have to figure everything out for themselves. It's really important to me.
Kind of inevitable, though. You have a sort of a platform now, don't you?
I know, it's scary. It's scary to have a platform and have people listening to you, because at some point you are going to say something that a lot of people consider to be, you know, not so right to them.
Yeah. Have you had quite nasty reaction from some places about saying that?
I really haven't looked at anything. I learned a long time ago that you cannot live your life for other people, and you have to run your own race and do what you do and love what you do, and you know, hopefully people love it, but if not, you know, I won't know it because I won't read it.
Well, what is it, 14 million album sales?
Yeah.
Can't be wrong.
Oh, thank you.
Lovely to see you this morning.
Thank you very much.
And you're going to play a little later on.
Yes, I will.
Yeah,
Very
this
good.
is going to be a breakfast exclusive, your first live UK performance,
That's right.
singing a track from the latest album, Blown Away, which is out now. Carrie, we'll let you go and set up.
Thank
Thanks
you.
very
Lovely
much.
to talk to you.
Over the last